So should men be the head of the household or shouldn't they? And are wives really expected to submit to their husbands? What is this all about? I'm Kylie, and this is Courageous Beauty. We talk a lot about relationships and self-worth here. And I had this great question, which gives me the opportunity to talk about what I mean when I talk about a man being the head of the family. The question I received was this: why is it that Courageous Beauty talks about having a man be the head of the family and a man being in charge? I would like to know why Courageous Beauty doesn't encourage equality in a relationship and not one sex being in charge of the other. This is a really good question, and I have to thank you for this chance to respond to it and explain what I mean. First, I absolutely support and encourage equality, mutual respect, mutual love between partners. However, I want to clarify that when I say equality, I don't mean the same. I think that there should be equality in value and the way we treat one another with respect, but I also think that there is a difference in the way that men and women carry out their roles and functions in a relationship. Let me explain. As a unit, a married couple is made up of two people with different strengths and weaknesses. Their job is to figure out how best to work together, each doing their part to make life and relationships work. The Bible says that Christ is the head of every man, and the head of every woman is her husband, and the head of Christ is God. You can check that out in 1 Corinthians 11:3. Now, being the head does not mean lording over or bossing around. It is servanthood and actually a willingness to lay down your life for the sake of those you're responsible for, just like Christ did. Jesus respects our free will, and yet he gently and firmly leads and guides us. Even as the husband is the head of the wife, Christ is the head of the husband. So this really isn't about what the husband wants to do or not do in his family. It's about what Christ is leading him to do. The Bible also does say that wives should submit to their husbands. You can check that out in Ephesians 5:22 and 24. But we also know that God is not pleased with a man who is demanding and harsh to his wife. In fact, if a man does treat his wife roughly, the Bible says the Lord will not answer his prayers. You can check that out in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. Now, to be the head, it's like to be a captain or a chief. Basically, it's being responsible for the things that have been placed in your care. That means you have to answer to somebody for how those things were taken care of. It also means to be a provider. And I don't mean exclusively financial. I'm talking about showing up for your family and being there for them and meeting their emotional needs as well as their physical needs. It also means that you determine the direction that your family goes. Now, the wife might be an equal partner in the decision-making that happens in your family, but ultimately, the man answers to God. Finally, being the head means you protect those that you've been given care of. So when I say that the man is the head of his family, I'm not imagining a man who is bossing the family around and in charge of the wife and everyone else in the family. I'm imagining a man who is serving his family and leading his family because he loves them, not because he wants to be in control. I really hope this helps you understand where I'm coming from and what I mean when I say that a man is the head of his house. I absolutely support that a man and a woman should be equal partners together in their relationship. They should be treated with respect, and they both play active roles in raising their family together. It really is a beautiful picture of the relationship that we have with Christ because He is our head. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll take a minute to like, subscribe to our channel, comment below to say hi. We love hearing from everybody. And we'll see you guys again in our next video. Till then, bye.